We've got some exciting news. TELUS PureFibre, a 100% fiber optic connection, will soon come direct to your home, so you can enjoy the fastest internet technology in Western Canada. This requires building the PureFibre network infrastructure and construction. You'll see utility locates, hydrovacing, directional ground drills, crews of people out working, followed by remediation crews. There will be very visible construction work. During construction, you will see water-soluble spray paint and flags of different colors are placed on utility right-of-way and private property to identify the location of current utilities and ensure all excavation work is completed safely. Another construction experience is hydrovacing, where a large truck with high-pressure water is used to soften the soil and vacuum the loosened dirt, which enables safe ground excavation. It creates a hole to identify the location of current utilities and to ensure we do not damage any existing utilities while installing the fiber infrastructure. These holes are temporary and will be filled and remediated. You will also see some ground disruption. For buried connections, drilling is the least impactful way of placing utilities underground. Horizontal ground drilling and hand spading permit installation of TELUS infrastructure with minimal disruption to the hard and soft surface. Upon completion of construction in your area, we will remediate all soft surface and hard surface areas. Generally, TELUS conducts our work within a few meters of the property line in accordance with approved municipality permits. This area is referred to as the utility right-of-way. TELUS must access the utility right-of-way during the construction phase in order to provide this new internet infrastructure to the property. We work very closely with the municipality and seek their permission prior to executing on any build activity on the municipality-owned areas, whether it is in utility or roads right-of-way. All TELUS work is planned and completed following the municipality's processes and standards. If there is TELUS infrastructure being installed on the right-of-way in front of your home, we make every effort to place it in a location that is least intrusive to you. There are two ways that we can bring fiber optic internet from the grid to your home, building, or business. The first method is an aerial connection, and the second method is a buried connection. For an aerial installation, we connect a fiber cable to the existing aerial infrastructure, typically attached to a pole and existing aerial strand, and directly to the house. When fiber optic internet is connected from the overhead grid, a series of hooks and pulleys are used to create a bridge from the utility poles to the rooftop. On occasion, an existing utility pole on your property will be used to anchor the fiber optic strands along the way. We then install a small termination box onto the side of the house. TELUS will build the feeder fiber and bring the fiber to the edge of each property. Fiber connectivity from the main network on your street is brought to your property line and is housed in a temporary enclosure called a flower pot. The flower pot is located within the designated right-of-way, which may appear to be part of your yard. The temporary flower pot is removed after the installation to your home is completed. To bring the fiber from the property line to your home, we use either a small plow, a compact drilling unit, or hand spading, so there's very little ground disturbance. One of the new innovations is called a hand-spaded drop. Instead of using large equipment to create a path from the street to the front of your home, we are using a much smaller shovel that lifts and spreads the grass to place the conduit. This significantly reduces the property disruption, need for lawn repair, and speeds up the entire process while increasing TELUS's efforts to reduce environmental impact. Occasionally, our technicians may need to pass through large concrete sections on your property to connect the buried fiber connection, not just to your house, but for any utility right-of-way work. Any disruption to concrete on your property will always be repaired afterwards. Additionally, any places where your grass will be impacted, this will also be remediated. The last stage of the project is when we begin the process of remediating all ground disturbances. We will fill all holes, repave or repair hard ground, put down topsoil and high-quality seed to ensure the grass that has been disturbed will grow back. We aim to complete all of the ground remediation as quickly as possible, but sometimes the weather can get in the way of these plans. If this should occur and remediation isn't complete prior to the ground freezing, residents will be notified that TELUS will be back in the spring to ensure all remediation is completed. The multi-step TELUS PureFibre construction journey can take up to 8 to 16 weeks to complete. For more information or to order TELUS PureFibre services, Visit TELUS.com/PureFibre. We look forward to coming to your neighborhood with the fastest internet technology in Western Canada.